Hey, hi. In this video, we're going to look at a B2B content marketing framework, which I've been using over the last few years. And when it comes to content marketing, execution is of utmost importance, but the direction is equally important. The direction, the kind of content you write, how you write, to which audience you write is critically important. Today, we're going to talk about how to come up with content topics which will attract audience within your target segment when it comes to B2B. And let's jump right ahead into this. For any B2B business, if we are trying to be in front of the customer, always know that uh, the most important thing is to attract audience which is looking for a particular solution in its industry. For instance, if you're writing to attract high quality leads, and you are a mobile app developer, then you would ideally like to write content around why a mobile app is important for your business, or what is the ROI of developing a mobile app. Or if you're a B2B SaaS company which is looking to sell software related to CRM, marketing CRM, then the our potential article which we'll be writing is, hey, how to why marketing CRMs are way better than generic CRMs, or top five marketing CRMs to look out for in 2021, or something like 10 things to know before you buy a marketing CRM. All of these pieces of content attract audience which would be your prospects. So the core of a good content marketing strategy is to write content which attracts audience, which is potentially prospects who would be open to your offer. And once you attract that audience on your website or any of the social channels, you slowly build curiosity and demand for your product, and slowly drive those people directly down into your funnel, by either by converting them into a lead, or either converting them into a free trial, or maybe they end up buying a $9 plan, and maybe over the period of time try to convert them into an annual subscription. So all of these, for all of these to happen, firstly the most important thing is to attract that audience, and you attract that audience by writing content which the prospects in your industry, who would be potentially your customers, be interested in the solution you're trying to offer. And when you're thinking content, B2B content especially, always think in terms of uh, solving problems. And even in B2C, if you're B2C is more towards entertainment and sometimes problem solving. But when you're talking about B2B marketing, is predominantly we are looking for trying to solve problems of the customer and prospects through high quality content. So let's jump right ahead. When you're talking about B2B content marketing, there are three questions you need to answer in your content, be it social media content, or blog content, or website content. Your content should answer these three questions. Firstly, it should answer the questions which users have. Be and For that you'll have to add a lot of education and thought leadership content. So how, why, what, when, all of these questions. For example, if you take an example of a mobile app development agency, or if you take an example of marketing CRM software, then a particular thought leader or education related content will be complete guide to pick a marketing CRM software for your team. What these 10 experts say about picking a marketing CRM software, 15 benchmarks for CRM marketing which you should not miss in 2021, or 5 trends to watch out in marketing for the next 5 years, or how are people solving this particular problem in so and so niche. So these kind of when you write this kind of content, you present yourself as an expert, and people do look for content which is giving them a direction to think their marketing endeavors in. So the second important question you need to answer is how your product will be a great solution to the problem which your audience is facing. This obviously will not put it out in a very brute force manner, like you'll ideally put it out in a soft sales manner, and for that you will have to create content wherein it makes easy for the end prospect to evaluate you in a subtle way. Maybe you're not really putting yourself out there in a, hey, you know what, buy this product out, or in the form of a banner on your blog, but you're giving them you're elucidating the pain the prospect is facing. Hey, maybe you went to multiple mobile app developers and these are the five problems you faced. For example, you did not get clear estimates, you were overpriced, or the work wasn't delivered professionally. These are the problems you faced, and this is the solution which is ideal for you. And once you present that solution in the blog post, in the form of, hey, you know what, you should be, this is how you test if the estimates is correct, this is how you know that the pricing is accurate. And then maybe in the blog post you use a soft sales pitch. Hey, you know what, we have created this ROI calculator to judge a mobile app development agency, and you need not really struggle so hard. You can actually work with our internal teams who can help you out with each of these steps. So so when we are presenting a solution, not as a, hey, you know what, we also do this, we also do this, but no, we go as much as soft sales, and the solution itself reveals itself. And the idea is that even if the person does not buy the product, buy or fill up the lead form, they still have good amount of solution for their problem, and they remember you. Hey, you know what, the best solution was ever given by this particular website. And maybe they are experts, and even they might not buy the product, then they will have an impression of what you offer as a brand. And the third one is credentials and decision support. It comes down to pricing and multiple aspects. Credential decision support is basically you're giving all the information needed for your prospect to make a decision whether to buy a product or buy your product or not. This could be in the form of pricing. Many SaaS companies hide the pricing unless it's an enterprise high level SaaS product. I don't see any reason for that. At least a ballpark figure should be mentioned so that the user can evaluate themselves whether I am this product is the right fit for me. And then there's a sense demonstration case studies. For example, when you're talking about case studies, it's about how one of your client used your product and moved from X customers to Y customers in the span of just 7 months. So those kind of case studies builds transparency, builds credibility and authority. You know what, these people have delivered real results in the real world. And then comes the ROI. For example, what exactly does this agency or a CRM software or marketing software or leadership software deliver to my company, my employees, my business, my bottom line? So ROI calculators are a great way of showing tangible results in the real world, because ultimately when you're selling, even a person who is buying your prospect has to sell your agency or your service or your software to his management. And in those cases, the ROI calculator, which clearly demonstrate tangible results you'll be delivering, will be of exceptional value. And also it's important to help people understand how to buy a product. Okay, five things to know before you end up buying a CRM software, five things to know before you buy Bitcoin, five things to know before you select the right trading platform for your investment portfolio. All of these are great keywords which will help a person make a buying decision. And at the same time, you could mention on your website the complete onboarding sequence, so that the user does not have any anxiety before purchasing your particular product, especially for onboarding, which you feel is complex, wherein there is a merge between online and offline process. Then it's important to remove that anxiety by telling them, hey, you know what, you just sign up, and within the next 60 minutes one of our internal team would call you up and help you out with the onboarding process and all of that. And also giving a deep dive into what your team is, what are the values you stand for, how does it feel to work with us, what is a typical modality, is it a retainer, is it a one time thing. All of these help the end prospect make judgments, wise judgments, and content play, and tools as a offering, or case studies as offering, or downloadable PDFs, videos. All of these help the end prospect to make a decision. And when you provide thought leadership, solutions and product market fit, and how your product actually solves the problem, and even if does not fully solve the problem, um, solving the problem of the end prospect through great content, and also adding on top of it credentials and decision support to make a decision and be open to what you offer as a business. All of these, when it comes together and you create content in each of these segments consistently over a period of the year, there will be a snowball effect, wherein you attract audience through SEO, through social channels, through readership and newsletter subscription. You create that snowball effect, and you build that content growth engine, which will consistently deliver leads over a period of time in a predictable fashion.